thanks again so much for being here. And I'll turn this over to the after show host, Mr. Clark Cooney, MMR. Clark, welcome.
Well, thanks to be back. Woohoo, we're back. First question, Ted, what's for dinner?
Standard answer. I don't know yet. As long as I have the floor for a moment.
Yes.
Is Father Ron still here?
Yes, I am.
When were you in Valpo?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by Dapo.
Valparaiso.
Oh, Valpo. I was there from 1990, 96 to 2001.
Oh, okay. I went to Valparaiso University, 1961 through 67.
Our Franciscans used to have a monastery not far from the university there. When I was up there, they were still there, but they've left now. They even moved their graveyard.
I guess I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, there was no Model Railroad Club when I was there.
It's the Porter County Model Railroad Club, PCMRR is what they're called. They met above the train store there in Valparaiso for a number of years, and then they had to move. Someone else wanted to use the second floor that they had their Model Railroad Club in. I don't know where they are now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, back in the 60s, there wasn't any clubs there. There was a hobby shop in town, not a very good one. There was a better hobby shop up north in Chesterton. Is that right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Yeah. It's been a few years since I've been there. So. Anyhow, that's I just wanted to ask. Thanks.
They published my build of the train station there. It was at a what do you call it? A tower had there east of Valparaiso, more toward Pennsylvania, obviously, Ohio and Pennsylvania, and it no longer exists. You can't even see that there was anything there today. But they had some pictures in a couple of books that they photocopied and gave me. And the way that the station had to be placed on their layout, I had to flip the bump out from one corner to the other corner, basically reverse the whole station, so that the crossing track and the tower that they were going to build would be in the right position on their layout. So it took some couple of attempts at drawing to get that flipped around.
Okay, Clark.
Sure. Let's see, who is new here? Dave, have you got at least audio?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Dave, where are you from and what's your interest?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Model N scale. I'm doing the SP on the Central California coast.
All right. And I take it is this your first time here tonight?
I caught the very end of last week's session.
Okay. Well, that's great. Well, welcome aboard.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And I know a lot of the guys in the Atlanta area through the NMRA. So if you need any help there, boy, there's lots of good guys to get help with down there.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Who else is on that maybe is new? Let's see. Who's Don? Don where? Don, sorry, have you got audio? Just not. Okay. We have Roy Wanner's lovely face viewing us.
Yeah.
What's
How's it
happening,
going,
Roy?
Clark?
Not bad. I hear it's quite warm down in the banana belt of.
Yeah, it's just I just came back in from being out, and the car temperature outside was reading +8.
Cool.
And earlier today, I had to go downtown Toronto, and on my van it was reading +11,
Yeah.
which is about 50, 51, 52 Fahrenheit, somewhere around there. So yeah, the snow is melting, Clark. The snow is melting.
Not so
We're
much.
supposed to get a pile of rain, then it's supposed to cool down. We're supposed to get a little bit of ice, and then it's going to turn to snow. We're supposed to get about 20 millimeters of snow, which is about my guess is going to be might be a little more, might be a little less. So if we said 6 to 8 inches,
Yeah.
is what we're supposed to get between now and tomorrow night.
Well, good for you guys.
Oh, Clark,
yeah.
tell me something. Have you been ice fishing?
Oh yeah.
Would you come back with 50 pounds of ice or what?
That's right, 2 or 3 blocks of ice. Actually, I was in I was away in Mesa, Arizona.
Oh, nice.
And you know, with the wind chill, it got down to 72.
That's Fahrenheit.
That's right. So
Yeah,
it was a fabulous. It was fabulous down there. I went to the McCormick Stillman Railroad Park.
Oh, isn't that cool?
And if you get into Arizona, they've even added a new building there.
Oh, do they?
Quite neat. Yeah, it's really cool. So if you get a chance to get down there, it's a neat park, that's for sure. Yeah,
we were down there in 2019, and I couldn't get over that. The fact that they had the ride out there, and then they had all these things for the kids.
Yeah.
And in 3 different scales modeled, and they're all huge layouts.
Yeah. Was that sort of it's a pretty brand new building now. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, the 3 layouts were in a fairly new looking building then.
Okay. Well, maybe it's the same place there. But,
yeah, they had just won an American award for the best. What was it? Something park. When we were down there, they were pretty happy about that.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it really is a beautiful park.
Yeah, it is stunning. This place. Let's see if I can.
Anybody in this group gets planned to go to Phoenix? That's I guess it's on the Phoenix Scottsdale kind of line, isn't it? Yeah.
So that's the model that houses all the model railroads. There are really 5 layouts. You can't see the signs so well up here, but this is where the N scale is. This is where the HO is. This is the O scale vinyl. One in each group got like 5,000 square feet.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
And it's really cool. These sections where it's bricked in here, they have bump outs, and then they have their own. That's sort of the entrance to the building. Let's see if I can get that. So that's the building itself from the outside. Mm-hmm. And then you walk in, and they have a monitor at the front door, and he kind of watches the stuff when there's not club members or animated. And this is I think still the Lionel group, and it was fascinating. This is the N scale group, and pretty neat groups. And this is a shot of the HO group here. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's kind of
that's big smoke coming out of a chimney or a volcano.
This was really cool. I showed this to a couple guys. This is my brother actually, and this model was just a model that was on the side that was fascinating. But look at the detail in this workshop. Look at the cans of paint and all the tools. And this is a model. And what gives it away is the Kodak container for the shop vac.
Clark, is that O scale?
You know what? I'm not sure what scale it is. I think it's actually a little bigger than O. I'm
Yeah,
not.
so 1/24th maybe.
Yeah, it didn't really have a scale on it, unfortunately, and I never did ask. But some of the tools up here are just amazing with that he's made, and then the pictures, and look at the phone here with the pencil sharpener, and then he's got it's just really, really well done. So
I've got a set of clamps like that one hanging there.
Only for real?
Yeah, I thought it's really fantastic place. So if you get a chance to go, it's well worth it, and it's totally free. You just walk in and you're on your own. So
Where is this?
I'm sorry.
Where is it located?
That is in Glendale, Arizona. So just outside.
Oh, it's in Arizona. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. Isn't that right in Phoenix? Kind
Right
of.
outside of Phoenix.
Yeah,
It's in
it's just
Scottsdale.
outside of
It's in
Phoenix.
Scottsdale. It's in Scottsdale.
Or, is it? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It is Scottsdale. Yes.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half away from where I live.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Where are you? Whereabouts are you living?
I'm down in what's called Green Valley, Arizona. I'm about 20 minutes outside of Tucson, south.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
west of
okay.
it.
I've been there a long, long time ago.
He's on the migrant road.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got water.
Is that why they call it Green Valley?
Yeah, it's amazing how green it is. This thing in August of this year was probably as green as what's behind Jim Kello's back right now.
Wow.
I
Clark, you
was
said
asked
that each
way.
of the scales had the same amount of space to work with.
Yes. Yeah.
So the N scale, they probably were representing about 4 times as much land space as the O
Yeah.
scale, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it was pretty neat.
Well, it's 4 times as much as HO
Yes.
and 8 times as
Yeah,
much.
so 8 times, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, because it's area, square.
So,
Now,
Clark, what'd you
Yeah.
think of the ride-on train?
I didn't go on it.
Oh, that's too bad.
My brother's a golfer, not a modeler, so he was kind of like he was driving me around. So because he has he's got a winter home down there. So now let me show you. This is the HO group. This is one of the side rooms where they call it the office.
Mhm.
And but they have all these beautiful desks and chairs, and everybody the other way is kind of got like your own bunky sort of area, and you can work away. And whoops, that's another one. So it's really a neat spot, though. It's and the HO group, they do timetable operations. Matter of fact, I got invited to an op session a couple of days after I was there, but I said I won't be able to make it because I had to get my tushy on a plane to come home. But yeah, it's quite a place, and I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna probably get down there again now that my brother has a place down there, and I have to see. I know another fellow from Atlanta is actually moving to the Mesa area, who is a fantastic modeler. So I have to visit with him more. But yeah, it's pretty neat.
Mark, that model of the woodworking shop, I would peg it around 1/16th scale. If that 35 millimeter canister for film is being used for shop vac,
Yeah,
it would have to be around 1/16th,
yeah,
a little larger.
Big.
yeah. It was really neat. I found it fascinating. Even my brother, he appreciates the modeling aspect of it, and he actually enjoyed that building. It was pretty neat. So
I have some Japanese people on my Facebook, and they like to do a lot of modeling like that in those scales, and
Yeah,
excellent modeling.
yeah,
And there is those tools you can get, commercial ones, sets
right.
for that size.
Oh,
And we do have somebody, some old fart just joined us. His name is Ralph Renzetti. Ralph, introduce yourself. You don't.
you're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, it works better when you unmute. I'm from Toronto area and I specialize in weathering. What can I tell you? I model an HO. The local behind me is one of the things that I weathered. I'm retired, so I'm having a great time.
I think you did an absolutely great job on Clark. He's weathered quite well.
Hey, don't laugh. Ralph and I did weathering on the Model Train Hobbyists. We did two segments on there.
Yeah.
And when he did his clinic, I paid attention quite a bit and learned how to weather. I am still a little, I will tackle a locomotive, but not to the extent that Ralph does, and I'm kind of a little chicken on that. But
Well, how many of your locomotives have I done?
I think you've done
5?
6, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. A matter of fact, I was just looking for one, a picture of one that you've done. So.
Hey Ralph, how about doing one on the show and showing people how to do weathering?
I can do that. It's just that it takes more than one show to do it.
That's no problem. As long as you can break it down in smaller segments, then we can schedule it over a week. That's no problem.
Hey, Kello, stick to your own people. This is my guy. I'll be asking guys to do clinics.
Hey Ralph,
This is one of Ralph's jobs.
Ralph, send me an email and we'll work out a schedule for you. I'm serious.
And actually, that's a boxcar of mine, so it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, listen, Clark,
Clark.
Go ahead, caller.
First time caller, long time listener.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're stealing my line too. What is it with you and Kellogg?
Hey, Clark,
Yes, sir.
you've got 11 people on YouTube tonight watching you.
No.
And that's a crowd for us for YouTube that have been on as long as these people have.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way that we can find out something about their modeling, maybe on the chat, if they're interested in sharing with us what they model and so forth.
I can't because I'm not monitoring the YouTube channel. You'd have to have one of the guys who is monitoring the YouTube channel. I don't know. Phil, are you monitoring it? But for
I wasn't. I don't know if Ken is. I can
Okay.
open up the browser and jump in there. Hang on.
Yeah, Ken had to walk to.
He's on his cell phone.
Shore.
But those who are on YouTube, please join us live on Zoom. You can sign up and you can be part of this after show, which is a lot of fun, as you can tell. And we have a lot of fantastic modelers, a lot of great exchange of information, and you're more than welcome to join us.
And
Clark?
Yes, sir.
To get login links, you need to go to our website,
Right.
newtracksmodeling.com.
Yep.
And subscribe.
You can see the sign above Jim's head there, newtracksmodeling.com. And just go to subscribe and you'll get an email telling you the link and you'll be all set.
Yep.
Clark,
Yes, sir.
the next time you're down in that area, I haven't been there since 1984. but there's an old mining town called Jerome, Arizona.
I've been there.
It's when I went through there in '84, I wanted to come back and take tons of pictures and, figure out how to do mining, the copper mining in that area.
Yeah,
It's a fascinating area to be in.
it is. We had a couple of NMRA meetings in Phoenix area, and a couple of the guys who live there and know the area took us up to Jerome. They took us up to Globe and Miami, and wow, a lot of fun. And we went up to see the couple of the copper mines because they had a couple of neat locomotives. So yeah, I agree with you, Father Ron. It is a neat place to go. So, all right.
Yeah, there's a couple of structures in Jerome that I'm looking at for about the third or fourth series of structures that I'd like to build using foam or plaster. So we may be visiting Jerome in about a year's time here if that show takes off.
Okay, well that'd be great because there are some fantastic structures, as you said, up there. And Father Ron, yeah, it is a neat place. There's also not too far out of Mesa, if you're going up to little place called Tortilla Flats, which consists of 4 buildings. There's a Goldfield, which is sort of a ghost / mining town, just out of Apache Junction there. That would probably have some neat buildings. I have been in there, but not for a long time. So probably 1990.
So that explains, I used to go to a Mexican bar downtown, and the name of the sign was, "Where the hell is Tortilla Flats?"
Yes. Yeah.
Understand 4 buildings.
Yeah. And the what do you call them? The t-shirts. It's just a tourist trap. There's a bar with live music. There's a ice cream shop, and then a t-shirt place and a restaurant, and that's about it in Tortilla Flats. But from Apache Junction, there's 147 curves before you get there, and you can only go like 15-20 miles an hour along this highway, the Tortilla Flats. It's quite neat.
You'd think a place called Tortilla Flats would at least have an apartment there.
Yeah, no, not so much.
No.
Not so much.
Sleep under the cactus.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I had a still picture of it on. I guess I don't on my camera, but yeah, it's quite the place to go there. And just outside of, in Apache Junction, there's a really neat shop called Obi's, and it's really neat. So and he has got stock, everything from Z to G scale, but he has detail parts, and I thought that was kind of unusual for, a lot of shops today don't have detail parts. So.
He also puts out a pretty good newsletter monthly.
Yeah. So all right, Daryl, we'll talk to you later. Thank you. And Ralph, I see you sent me an email, so I'll check that later. And
That's there's some photographs there of your logos.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yeah, one of the things that I got at the Amherst show was the Micromark Catalog.
Yep.
And I was sort of eyeing Dave Schultz small lathe there. However, it looks like the I'm not quite sure if it's because of the pandemic or that, but it seems that the price of a new lathe has dropped and the shipping is not that much. But unfortunately, at the same time, all the accessories and all that, I'm going like, ooh, I can go with that one. I can go with that one. So it might wind up, the accessories might wind up costing me more, but I've sort of, David, I've sort of decided to go with a new lathe instead of buying yours.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
Yeah, the shipping is only, according to this, $79.
Yeah, I think they get a hell of a cut, or a hell of a break from, for the amount of shipping they do. So they probably get a good break from UPS or the post office, whoever they ship it with. So
yeah. Now the thing is, I'm sort of kind of debating with my new job. I'm in the shipping and receiving department, so it's like, gee, do I send it to work or do I send it to my house? So it's one of those things of the guy I'm working under. I found out that he's into model cars, so it's like we do have some commonality that way. So.
Oh, okay.
So, did you see that meme that was floating around Christmas time? The picture of what do you call the guy, Death, that carries the scythe around?
Oh, the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper. He's standing there and he's talking to this guy getting out of a car. He says, "Your package has arrived at home. You want to come with me now, or do you want to go home first?"
Or do you want to talk to the wife or something? Yeah. So, all right. Just for those on YouTube, I think we'll cut this off shortly, and we carry on for a little bit here afterwards, but it's a little bit more freer because it's not being broadcast to everybody. And Dave, what are you making? Your handy.
Oh, I'm working on my commuter cars again. So we got the upper levels.
Right.
I got some of the seats going in now.
Neat.
So these are the fold ups here.
Yeah.
And then I've got all the other seats that I've made. All the little guy. Oops. Little devil. So building seats. And these commuter cars, they hold about 140 people each, and that's a lot of seats. So I'm going to be making seats until the cows come home. But
now we got COVID here. Can't you just put only half as number of seats in just for safety?
Well, I'm having removable sides, so I want all the seats in there, and that way I'm making the sides removable. So if you want to put people in them, you can. I'm going to model them empty, but I figure somewhere down the line I'll probably end up selling these because I'm not a Northwestern modeler, but I love a challenge.
Yeah.
Social distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got Dave, have you got the actual car with you there?
Well, I got, here, let me grab this, turn the camera on here.
Is it O or HO
Show you
scale?
what, O scale. Yeah, these are the cars right here that I'm building so far.
Right.
So you can kind of see, but let me see if I can grab one of these pieces that go in here. Where I'm at. Yeah, right here. Oh, other side. Yeah, see, these go up in here like this. Cooperate.
A little higher, Dave.
Yep, I'll get her. There we go. Now I got the upper level in there.
Oh, very neat. Yeah.
So it just slides up in there. And then of course down below will be the standard seats down there. So yeah, they're coming along. I got all 4 cars built. There's the other one.
Wow.
And then I built a cab. My son said, you got to have a cab car. So I put this together real quick. There's the, there it is. There's the control area.
Oh, wow.
And of course, down below, we got the weed cutter on there. So yeah, they're coming along.
Yeah, very nice.
See if I get the end in here. Yeah, there's the end of the car. So yeah, pretty quick here. We'll get these upper levels finished up, get all the seats put in place, and hopefully we can shove them down the track. So I got the decoder in this one. Oops, other end. There it is. There's the decoder, so I can turn the lights on in either end of the car.
Right.
Because inside there's light bars. And then of course the cab car. And I don't have the decoder in there yet, but all the wires for the headlights, marker lights, beacon, and then we're also going to put a sound chip in there, so we get the gong and the horn, the air horn in the cab car. So
Very cool.
so yeah, they're coming around.
Yeah.
There's that middle piece, for getting in the car. You can kind of see what's going on there.
What are you
And then
using?
this piece in the middle here will lift out. So if you ever need to change decoders and such, you can lift that piece out and swap stuff around. But yeah, there it is. That's what I got going on. I'm trying to get these done for Chicago. I'm going to put them in the contest there. But a friend of mine told me I got to stop posting pictures on Facebook because I'm going to scare everybody away. Nobody-
Oh, that's neat. That's neat.
Is the upper level
Yeah.
like an open mezzanine? Is that what I'm seeing, the railings?
Yeah, this is this part here. The upper levels are open. They got a railing there so you can't fall down to the lower level, but yeah, it's open. And that way, the conductor, when he walks down to the lower level, you hand him the ticket through the
Yeah,
bars there.
I was on a
And
car
then-
like that, and that's how the conductor took my ticket. Yes.
Yep. And then this one here, this is the other side. This has got like a luggage rack
Yeah.
on there. So, and those were a pain to build. They're just brass wire all soldered together. So and that makes but yeah, those are the upper levels. This end here is where the staircase comes in at. I got to cut a notch in there for the staircase, but otherwise
Oh, very neat.
lots of little tedious work to get done. But that's that kind of what wins contests.
Yep. That's for sure.
So,
So
but
you're
they've
building
been
this-
fun. But I'll never do it again.
So you're building these specifically for a contest?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna run them in a contest. A friend of mine's offered to buy them from me, but I told him I'm gonna run around with these for a while, show them off at different clubs and such, and then when I'm tired of it, I'll sell them to him. So,
Yeah.
but he wants the 4-car, said a big Northwestern modeler. So I will sell them to him in a couple of years, but for now they're going to be mine. And who knows, if they turn out neat enough, maybe they'll go on a shelf here and I'll never let go of them.
Somebody will be disappointed.
Yes, they will.
All right. That's great. All right. So just for our friends on YouTube, I think we're going to call it an evening. Please join us next week. And if you subscribe, you can join us for the after show. And we'll hopefully see you next week. All right. So we're going to, well, maybe I can't do that.
You have to get Ken to do it.
Yeah,
Ken, you're gonna cut off the live stream, Ken. So he said he was monitoring it on his cell phone. So
I can't cut it off.
yeah,
Yeah, that's